सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। Once again, I'll just share the screen. Screen is visible. Okay. Rakshita, you going with me?
Yeah.
Okay. अगणित गुण गण भूषित राम
अगणित गुण गण भूषित राम
अवनीतनया कामित राम
अवनीतनया कामित राम
रागचंद्र समानन राम
राकाचंद्र समानन राम
पितृभाग्याश्रित कानन राम
पितृवाक्याश्रित कानन राम
प्रिय गुह विनिवेदित पद राम
प्रिय गुह विनिवेदित पद राम
तच्छालित निज मृत्यु पद राम
तक्षालित निज मृद पद राम
भरद्वाज मुखानंद कराम
भरद्वाज मुकानंदकराम
चित्रकूटाद्रिनिकेतन राम
चित्रकूटाद्रिनिकेतन राम
दशरथ संतत चिंतित राम
दशरथ संतत चिंतित राम
कैकेयी तनयार्पित राम
कैकेयी तनयार्पित राम
विरचित निज पितृकर्म कराम
विरचित निज पितृकर्म कराम
भरतार्पित निज पादुकराम
भरतार्पित जन पादुकराम
निज पादुकराम
भरतार्पित निज पादुकराम.
Yeah. And then Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram 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 Jaya Sita Ram
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम.
Again, once more.
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम.
Yes. Over to you, uncle.
Yeah, Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Sri Rama Rama Rameti. You finished it? Mira,
Yes, uncle. For today, finished.
you want to do some more?
No, uncle. You can continue.
Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulya Rama Nama Varanane Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulya Rama Nama Varanane. See, Sri Rama lived about 8,000 years before. But even today, his life is inspiring millions of people, even today. They are following his example and find life has a meaning, a purpose. Rama always lived for others. Rama always lived for dharma. This Rama was humble in nature and always kept up his word, firm in his resolution. Satyavrataha, Satyavak Drudavrataha. Satyavak Drudavrataha. That is Sri Rama. Humble, Purvabhashi. He won't wait for others to talk. He will himself talk. Very pleasant looking person. And this Rama, Dasratha himself says, who is very passionate about Kaikeyi, he himself says, I love Rama more than you. To me, you are only second. Rama is more to me than you. Such a Rama, naturally, Dasratha wants to see him because he is old. Before it is too late, Dasratha wanted to see him as a king. So this Dasratha fixed for coronation about for Rama. A few things we have to learn. In the Balakanda, what was important is to take instruction from father and obey the teacher. Learn all things that you have to learn to lead your life successfully. Ultimately, to destroy the Ravana in us. There are two Ravanas, one outside, one inside. Outside Ravana dies with Rama. Inside Ravana lives in all for all time. This fellow has to be eliminated by trying to tap the inside Rama. Tap the inside Rama, he will destroy the inside Ravana. Then only we'll have peace. That's why he's called Rama. Ramati, Ramayati. He revels in himself and he makes others also revel in themselves. So, by following the Guru, he gets all things needed for his life to eliminate the Ravana. That is Balakanda. Here, now that he has come to an age, maybe 25, 26 at that time, Dasratha got him very late in life. So Dasratha is very old and he loves Rama. So he wanted to see quickly Rama being coronated. There, Balakanda, we learn what is important is submission to teacher and father. Here, we have to learn that we cannot overcome destiny. Destiny is the path prescribed by God for us to walk through and evolve. That is God's plan for us. We normally cannot change it altogether. We have limited freedom in that. For example, right now, I want to be 17. I cannot be 17. Right? But within that 81, I need not feel I am too old. I can still feel young. Okay. So that much limited freedom is there. Also, this 81 and 17 all belong to body. That destiny belongs to the body. I can turn my attention to God. That will cut off the destiny. So Dasaratha thought Bharata was in his maternal uncle's place. So Dasaratha thought before he comes, he should finish the coronation. Otherwise, there can be some obstruction from Bharata. The thinking itself was wrong because Bharata was a very noble soul. There was nobody other like Bharata who was so noble. And Dasaratha should have not thought about it. Should have not thought about a shortcut that before he comes, he should finish off. He thought he is very clever. He can bypass destiny, but destiny is more powerful. The very reason he wanted to do in the absence of Bharata became the reason for Rama to go and be sent to forest. If Bharata was there, he would have never allowed his mother to take these two boons. He would have never allowed Rama to leave. So you see, Dasaratha thought he is clever, but destiny is cleverer. So also, all of us should not depend on our intelligence. Depend only on God. God knows what is good. Do not try to be clever. You should be shrewd to know what is good, what is bad. But don't try to be clever, means manipulate things. You manipulate things that will always bounce back on you. Be simple, be humble, love God, have faith in God. Dasaratha didn't do that, therefore he suffered. Dasaratha, like this, though a very good man at heart, did several things in haste and repented leisurely. First thing was, when he was not even married, he went for hunting. He heard, an elephant drinking waters in the lake. The truth was, a Rishi Kumar, Shravana, was trying to fill water in his vessel. That made the noise as an elephant. Dasaratha thought it is an elephant, and he released an arrow, which is called Shabda Vedi. It will follow the direction of the sound and hit the target. It's called Shabda Vedi. So he thought it's an elephant and released this arrow. It hit the Rishi Kumar, Shravana Kumar, and he died. He had two very, very, very old blind parents. And naturally, Dasaratha went to them and told, your son died. They said, just because you yourself came and told us, we are not giving you serious punishment. Otherwise, your head would have broken into several pieces now. Not only yours, your whole family's plan will be destroyed. But because you repent and you came and told us, we are giving you a minor punishment. Just like we are dying out of grief for our son, you will also die out of grief for your son. That was the curse. Right? So that was in haste. Then when Vishwamitra came, without thinking, he promised hastily, I will give you whatever you want. And when Vishwamitra asked for Rama to be sent with him, he tried to wriggle off. Similarly, Kaikeyi, he gave 2 varas in haste. At that time he gave. Now she wanted to encash, he could have stopped. Or he could have consulted ministers, Vasishtha and all that. He didn't consult them. And again, he confirmed those 2 boons. Therefore, the whole drama happened. This is on one side. On the second side, you see, this is how it is meant by gods. Because Rama has to go to forest and kill Ravana. That is the avatara. Rama has to go to forest and kill Ravana. So all this plan, we think Dasaratha made mistakes, so it happened. But the mistakes also happened because God wanted it like that. The mistakes also happen because God wanted it like that. So in our life also, some mistakes you do, don't go on repenting. That's how it will be. That is how God wanted it. That is how we grow. Is there anybody perfect in the world born? If you are perfect, you won't be born. You have born to evolve. That means you have certain things to be dropped. That's called evolution. So therefore, we should not go on crying over spilled milk. We should try to improve from wherever we are. Past is past. Gatam gatam. I believe this is a dialogue from Rajinikanth. Gatam gatam. Right? Past is past. Don't worry about that. Now try to do what you have to do. Okay. So this is the plan of God. Rama should go to forest and kill Ravana. So I said two things in destiny. One, Dasaratha thought he is very intelligent to fix the coronation in the absence of Bharata. That itself became a reason why Rama has been sent to forest. Because if Dasaratha was there, he would have not allowed. Sorry, if Bharata was there, he would have not allowed. Because Bharata is a very noble man. Bharata would have controlled his mother. Bharata would have controlled his mother. So that is one destiny. Second, he has to go to forest. Therefore the curse. Therefore the curse. Third thing, we all blame Kaikeyi, you know. She's a wicked woman. In fact, she is not. If she has not sent Rama to forest, the curse is Dasaratha should die out of grief for son. If Rama has not gone to forest, Dasaratha had to die out of grief for son, then what should have happened? Rama should have died. Then only he would get grief and die. Are you able to understand? Right? So through Kaikeyi, Rama's life was saved. Through Kaikeyi, Rama's life was saved. Therefore, we should not be hasty in trying to condemn people. Many people don't even put their names to daughters Kaikeyi, but that lady loved Rama more than the mother, and Rama also loved her more than the mother. When Rama comes back from forest, he goes to her first and says, Amma, I'm hungry, give me some food. That was the love of Rama to her. And she also equally loved. This is destiny, God's plan. You cannot stop it. Right? So that is how we should understand everybody and understand people are doing things designed by God, which will bring good for all. So we should not judge. And now 2 boons were given, and he was asked to leave immediately that day itself to forest. And Lakshmana said, I will come with you. Rama tried to argue, and Lakshmana won't hear. So he has agreed. Finally, Sitama said, I must come with you. If I come with you, I walk before you, and you know thorns. And this grass shooting up. I will press them first for you so that you can walk smoothly. See how Sitama sees the thing. I will go with you. Rama tried to dissuade her, telling all the frightful things in the forest. You know what she says? I thought my father given me marriage to a man. You seem to be a woman in man's form. Sitama tells Rama, you are so covered. You are trying to discourage me. This will happen, that will happen. I thought you were a man. I thought my father gave me to a man. See? So what does that say true? In the olden days, our ladies were not slaves. They had the power to tell what they want. Even in forest when he goes, somebody gives him a sword. Because Rama promised to eliminate all hurdles to rishis, eliminate all the rakshasas. Sita Ma gives him a big story and says, keeping a sword unnecessarily, you come for tapas. It will make you do violent things. And where is your tapas? Rama said, I have given my word, I have to keep it up. But you see, there again, she could even tell him a story. Lakshmana, same thing. Rama, several places, he weeps and he rolls down and he curses. Lakshmana says, quiet, 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 quiet mind. Don't lose yourself. So what all this show? The freedom our people had. They had love and therefore they obeyed. It is not out of fear. Always we should obey people out of love, not out of fear. Lakshmana had freedom, but he loved Rama, therefore he submitted. Sita Ma had freedom, but she loved Rama, therefore she submitted. Submit to people out of love, not out of fear. Not out of fear. Don't fear anybody because everybody is managed by God. He will take care of what is good for you. Always follow dharma. Don't have fear. Trust in God. And then, this is a beautiful statement. Rama, also like us, weeps several times. He weeps seeing Dasaratha's pitiable condition. He weeps seeing Kausalyamma's condition. Then when Sita Ma is abducted, he weeps. He weeps. So everybody says he is a God. No. He is a God born as a human being here. He should behave as an ideal human being. He should not behave as a God. Because that is the boon given to Ravana. He can be killed only by a human being. So Rama should not show his godliness. He should be a human being. Human being will be affected when father, mother, wife are suffering. Right? Therefore he weeps. He doesn't weep for him. You know, Dasaratha said, tomorrow you are coronated. In another half an hour he says, go to forest. Rama's face, both times there was no difference. Rama did not get elated when he said you were coronated. Rama did not become depressed when he said in half an hour go to forest. So his own troubles, he never bothers. But troubles to people, others, he is very sympathetic. That is what Bhagavata says. Titikshavaha, karunikaha, titikshavaha, your own troubles you endure. Others' troubles, karunikaha, be compassionate. Be compassionate. That was what Rama was. And here he says beautifully, anybody will be affected with sorrow, but do not try to perpetuate that sorrow. Don't try to go on thinking about that. You have to do what next has to be done. You should not be lost in sorrow. For that he says a beautiful sentence. Chiram dukkham papiyaha. Continuously living in sorrow is sinful. Chiram dukkham papiyaha. Sorrow is okay, but you should not try to live only in sorrow. Come out quickly and do your duty. So therefore he says, Chiram dukkham papiyaha. Same thing in Gita. Gita also doesn't say you should not grieve when people die. It says, na anushochanti. Anu means continuously. Lost in grief is not permitted. Little grief is permitted. And then Rama says that kama eva artha dharmabhyam gariyam. Human being has 4 pursuits. To make him happy through desire, for that to earn well. But your desires should be fulfilled with wealth, all following dharma. The kama should not be against dharma. The wealth also should not be against dharma. Therefore, he says, kama eva artha dharmyabhyam gariyam. Kama eva artha dharmyabhyam gariyam. So, kama and the artha, through dharma, they become superior. But in this case, Rama says, kama eva artha dharmabhyam gariyam. That is, in this particular case, it is desire, it is wealth that has become superior to dharma. Dharma should be superior to kama and artha. Dharma should guide kama and artha. But in the case of Rama, Kaikeyi wanting the kingdom, the desire and kingdom became superior to dharma. The reverse. Dharma should be superior to kama and artha. But in the particular case, artha and kama overruled dharma. And then he says, artha dharmo parityajya kamam anuvartate. One who leaves dharma and takes to artha and kama, Dasharathavat, like Dasharatha, apadyate chipram. Apadyate chipram. Very soon he will come to distress. Very soon he will come to distress like Dasharatha. So now he is ready to leave with Lakshmana and Sita to forest. Sumantra got them into the chariot. In between, they were asked to leave to the forest with barks, wooden barks as dress, right? Not with the regular kingly dress. Kaikeyi asked Sitama also to wear. Sitama was struggling. Rama was helping her to wear. Meanwhile, Vasishtha, Sumantra scolded her. She is not bound by your boons. She is just following Rama. Only Rama is bound by your boons. She is not a slave to go to the forest because of your boon. So she will go with all royal dress and jewels. So she was sent with all royal dress and jewels to forest. But when they were going, all the Ayodhya Vasis tried to follow them, run behind them. Dasharatha was also running behind them. And Rama said, go fast, go fast, go fast. Ayodhya Vasis were telling, go slow, go slow, go slow. And Dasharatha was telling, stop, stop, stop. Fast, fast, slow, slow, stop, stop. Sumantra didn't know what to follow. Sumantra was confused. Rama said, don't worry, go fast. If Dasharatha asks you tomorrow, why did you stop when I said, you say I didn't listen. That means what? Rama is telling Sumantra to tell a lie. Is it not? I didn't listen. Same thing Rama does when they were playing. Whenever he wins also, he will tell Bharata, you won. As children, right? So telling lie. So telling lie is not telling exactly what you are seeing. What is good for all, that is truth. What is bad for all is a lie. Not speaking what you know is truth or lie. You understand? Anand, you are disturbing. Either you sit or put up your video. You can't dance before us. Right? So that is the thing. That is why Krishna asked Dharmaraja to say Ashwatthama hataha. Ashwatthama is killed. But with a small distinct kunjaraha, that is not heard. And then Krishna gives stories, 3 chapters. What is truth, what is not truth. Right? So that which does maximum good for maximum people is dharma. That which does maximum good for maximum people is truth. It's not merely doing according to the letter. It is doing according to the spirit. According to the spirit. So therefore, they were going, they left, and first day they slept under a tree. And then Rama saw several people have followed from this thing. He wanted to avoid. So they made a plan with Sumantra. Sumantra, you take the chariot, confusing them when they get up in the morning, not knowing which direction to follow. So similarly, Sumantra does some trick. They leave before they get up, and they all see that they are not able to understand the direction. They return back to Ayodhya. Next stop was near Guha's place. Guha was a chieftain of tribals. Very good friend of Rama. Very good friend of Rama. When he comes, Rama hugs him and he says, now we are 5. Earlier we were 4 brothers. With you we are 5. And there they sleep in the night. And then Guha said, Lakshmana, you also sleep. I will keep watch. Lakshmana said, nothing doing. 14 years I won't sleep. I will keep watch. And then both were talking. And Rama, Sita happily slept. Morning they got up. And Guha gave them their boat to cross the Ganges. They crossed the Ganges. They came to Bharadwaja ashram. There the Bharadwaja Swami treated them well, gave them hospitality. And then they asked Bharadwaja Swami, please tell us a good place for us to stay. He showed Chitrakuta, a place called Chitrakuta. So there they go, and then they put a hut, they stay there. Meanwhile, Dasaratha on the 6th night or 7th night dies. Word was sent to Bharata. Bharata comes back, curses the mother, curses everybody, curses the whole city. And then he says, now all of you city people, come ready with me, because I alone go and try to convince Rama, he may not listen. Whole city move with me, we'll go convince Rama and bring back. And you know, the pity of Bharata, such a noble man, when he comes back, Kausalya was sarcastic, because, you know, because of the, she thought that he was part of the game. He cried, Amma, do you also suspect me? And you know, after that, when he goes there, Guha also suspects him. Because he's coming with a big army. Guha also thought he's coming to fight with Rama, even here. Again, Bharata weeps and convinces Guha. Same thing happens with Bharadwaja Swami. He also suspects, because he is coming with such a big army. And there also he convinces. Finally, when he goes to Rama, Lakshmana sees the army and Bharata and tells Rama, I will kill this fellow, he is coming to kill you. He is coming to kill you. I will kill this fellow. Rama says, calm down. I know Bharata. He is not coming to kill me. He is coming to take me back. Calm down. And true to that, Bharata came only for that. And he weeps everywhere because everybody misunderstands. Poor fellow. Right? And he tried to convince Rama. Rama said nothing to him. And he learns that father died, so he does Shraddha for father. And then Bharata's conviction didn't do. Then there was a Jabala. He talks atheism. He says, what is all this word dharma and all that father gave? Come on, let's go. Live happily. That's all life. This is Charvaka philosophy. That is, says, Yavat jivet sukham jivet. As long as you live, live happily. Runam krutva ghutam pibet. Even if you don't have money, borrow and drink ghee. Basme bhutasya dehasya punaragamanam kutaha. The body that is burned, where it will come back. Don't believe in this papa, punya and all that. Live happily. That is called Charvaka philosophy. Charu means gullible, pleasant. Vak means speech. These people speak like that. Right? Jabala tried to talk the same way to Rama. Rama showed his anger. He said, what are you talking? And then everybody has to calm down because Vasishtha calmed down Rama, said, Jabali is not telling because he believes that he somehow wants to take you back. So Rama is convinced, and then Bharata says, okay, I would take the kingdom. You should only rule the kingdom. You are not coming. Your footwear I will keep on the throne. They will be the king. Every day I will go to them and give my plan, take permission. And night I go and tell what all I have done. Your footwear will be my king. So he takes the footwear which are called pada, right? Pada rakshakas. They are called pada rakshakas, padukas. Bharata takes the padukas of Rama, comes back to Nandigram and puts them on the throne, and they rule for 14 years. Bharata never accepted the kingdom. He never stayed also in Ayodhya. When he stayed in Nandigram, he stayed with the same dress as Rama and Sita and lied down on the floor. He never lived like a king. That was the greatness of Bharata. He never lived like a king. He never accepted the kingdom. He lived the same life what Bharata and Rama and Sita were living. Right? And in between, when Bharata goes, Rama asks several things. This is called Kachit Sarkaha. Kachit means by any chance. By any chance. So Rama asks several things. Kachit, Kachit, Kachit. That if today's politicians know, they will be the best rulers. The best questions about politics, economics, duties of a king. Rama asked Bharata, by chance, are people, everybody happy in your kingdom? Are you doing justice? I hope you are not punishing the innocent people. I hope you are not leaving the criminals. I hope you are taking guidance from right ministers. I hope you are not allowing people to praise you and fall a prey to them. I hope you are collecting the right dues. Like this, he goes on. This is called Kachit Sarga. If people try to learn this, all kingdoms will be perfect. Kachit Sarga. Lawyer, you must read that. You must read that, Kachit Sarga. As a lawyer, it will be very useful. Understand?
Yes, uncle, I'll surely read.
Yeah. So, Rama and all come back. Now, Dasaratha and all, sorry, I mix up the names. Bharata and all come back. Old age, you know, I mix up the names. Bharata come back. Rama now says, no, this place everybody knows now. Continuously people will be coming from Ayodhya. The rishis will be disturbed here. This place, if we stay, people will come to see us because now they know the place. And all the rishis, their meditation, everything will be disturbed, so we'll move out. So they started moving out to another place. There they saw a Rakshasa called Viradha. Viradha is a very huge fellow. By a curse, he became a Rakshasa. He lived Sita, and Rama and Lakshmana cut off his both hands. And Sitama was left and he was killed. Then they tried to find one Sharabanga Rishi. He was waiting to see Rama and go to Swarga. He knew Rama will come here because they all know, you know, rishis. He wanted to see Rama and then only go to Swarga. Indra was waiting with the chariot to take him. He said, no, I will see Rama and come. He saw Rama, then he left to Swarga. After that, he sees Sutikshana, disciple of Agastya, and they spend time in discussion. Sutikshana takes them to Agastya. Agastya gives a lot of weapons advice and tells to Rama that you go to a place called Panchavati. Original first place was Chitrakoot. Now they want to change the place. Agastya guides them to go to Chitrakoot. Okay. And when they go to, before they go to Chitrakoot, there they live happily for 12, 13 years. In that place, towards the end, last 1 year, Shurpanaka comes, Ravana's sister. And there the real story starts. We shall see that next week. Right? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. 7 minutes early. So what you do? You do another 8, 9 names for them. I get out.
Yes, uncle.
Mira,
I'll do. Yes, uncle.
do a few more names.
Yeah.
Because we will have only 2 more classes.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, uncle.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hari Om, uncle.
Hari Om.
Lakshita? Yeah. So, yeah. Dandaka Jana Pavana Ram.
Dandakavana Pavana Ram.
Dushta Virada Vinashana Ram.
Dushta Virada Vinashana Ram.
Sarabanga Sudishna Ram.
Sarabanga Shuti Krish
Sutishnaarchitaram. Agastyanugrahavardhitaram.
Agastyanugrahavartitaram.
Gujarat. Sorry. Kritaradhipasam sevitaram.
Kritaradhipasam sevitaram.
Panchavati tatasustitaram.
Panchavati tatashustitaram.
Shurpanakathividayakaram.
Surpanakathividayakaram.
Karadushanamukasudakaram.
Karadushanamukasudakaram.
Sita Priyaharinanukaram. Is it my internet or is it your internet? My internet?
She got stuck.
Okay, let her be back. Would anyone else like to go? Mahia?
Sure.
Mahia, Vibhav. Yeah, okay. Sita Priyaharinanukaram.
Sita Priyaharinanugaram.
Marichatikrita Sukaram.
Marichatikrita Sugaram.
Vinashta Sita Deshakaram.
Vinashta Sita वेशिकरां वेशकरां
कृत्राधिपगतिदायकरां
गृध्राधिपगतिदायकरां
शबरी दत्तफलासनरां
शबरी दत्तफलाशनरां
कबन्धबाहुचेतनरां
कबन्धबाहुच चेदन
चेतनरां राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम 2 times
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
yeah I guess it's 5:13 now so shall we wind up yeah